In East Asia, North Korea stands isolated, yet commands global fear. Despite poverty and seclusion, its regime has mastered the art of dangerous unpredictability. Kim Jong-un's primary goal is regime survival, achieved by building a massive military and relentlessly pursuing nuclear weapons. Every missile test and threat is a calculated reminder of the catastrophic cost of intervention. The regime thrives on ambiguity, forcing powerful nations to act with extreme caution. The world is left to wonder. Are North Korea's threats real or just bluster? This uncertainty is a weapon, keeping adversaries on edge and the peace fragile. The shadow of North Korea is held in place by the logic of deterrence, not trust. The threat of war, one that could incinerate cities in moments, hangs over the world. Peace here is not maintained by diplomacy, but by the mutual fear of total ruin. North Korea's nuclear arsenal, though small, is a powerful bargaining chip. With an estimated 30 to 50 warheads, each missile is a threat to cities across Asia, and even the US. Kim's true leverage lies in his ability to deliver these weapons, thanks to rapid advances in missile technology. The Hwasong-17 ICBM, in theory, can strike the US mainland. Yet, doubts remain about the reliability and accuracy of these systems. The world's intelligence agencies scramble for answers, but North Korea's secrecy keeps everyone guessing. This uncertainty is dangerous. Misunderstandings or technical glitches could trigger disaster. North Korea's nuclear doctrine allows for preemptive strikes if the regime feels threatened. The arsenal is not just a deterrent, it's a loaded gun with a hair trigger. The world must constantly weigh the risk of catastrophic miscalculation. The United States wields unmatched military power with a defense budget nearing $900 billion and a global network of bases. Its nuclear arsenal dwarfs North Korea's, backed by a triad of land, sea, and air delivery systems. In Asia, tens of thousands of US troops and advanced missile defenses stand ready alongside allies. The US-South Korea alliance means any attack on Seoul is an attack on America itself. This transforms any conflict into a direct confrontation with a superpower. The response to North Korean aggression would be swift and overwhelming. For Kim Jong-un, the cost of war is nothing short of regime ending. War would erupt suddenly, with North Korea launching a massive artillery and missile barrage on Seoul and US bases. Missile defenses would intercept some, but devastation would be inevitable. US and South Korean forces would retaliate immediately, targeting North Korea's military infrastructure and leadership. Stealth bombers and cruise missiles would rain destruction, aiming to decapitate the regime. The first 48 hours would see chaos, with millions of lives at risk. North Korea's military would be crippled, but Seoul could be left in ruins. The gravest danger, a nuclear missile launch. If detected, the US president would face a fateful choice: retaliate with nuclear force, risking global escalation. The world would stand on the brink of a catastrophe unseen in modern times. The fate of millions would hang on split-second decisions. War in Korea would devastate the global economy, crippling supply chains and plunging markets into chaos. The destruction of South Korea's industry would trigger a worldwide depression. China, North Korea's ally, would face a dire choice: intervene or risk a US-aligned Korea on its border. Russian involvement could open new fronts, pushing the world toward a broader conflict. The use of nuclear weapons would shatter decades of restraint, setting a terrifying precedent. The war's consequences would ripple far beyond Asia, threatening the future of civilization itself. The world would teeter on the edge of a nuclear abyss. Peace on the Korean peninsula is maintained by mutual assured destruction. If either side strikes, both face annihilation. North Korea's ICBMs now make this logic real, even if their reliability is uncertain. The US can obliterate North Korea, but even one retaliatory strike on an American city is unthinkable. This grim balance forces restraint, shielding the Kim regime from attack. The stability is fragile, relying on rational actors and clear communication. The unpredictable nature of North Korea's leadership adds a dangerous element of doubt. The world walks a tightrope of fear, hoping no one loses their balance. The most chilling scenario is the Samson option. If the Kim regime collapses, it could launch its entire nuclear arsenal in a final act of vengeance. North Korea's laws mandate automatic retaliation if its leadership is threatened or destroyed. This dead-hand system turns regime change into a deadly gamble. Leadership instability or a sudden coup could trigger nuclear chaos. The fate of millions rests on the health and control of one man. As the world watches, the peace holds for now, but the question remains, can anything truly prevent catastrophe, or is the world living on borrowed time?